Going live.
Down. Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
Okay.
All right, brother man, how you doing?
Excelente, excelente. It's our first night live on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Something I've been hoping for a while now, man. This is where the big boys play.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing good, man. My lag over here for YouTube is woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be a little
behind.
bit. That's why I was talking to you about
no
the
doubt.
cutscenes and stuff. Yeah, man.
No doubt.
Yep. It's because they have so many more on their server probably. There's the traffic on this network is bizarre. There's Tom. Tom's whatever.
Tom's whatever.
Oh man. Okay. So, what's new this week for you, man?
Oh, nothing, man. Same old thing. You know, Kim is out of town, so I've been here at the house. She comes back tomorrow. She's out on business, so it's just me in the house. And, you know what that means? That means KFC on Monday. That means Taco Bell on Tuesday. Ice cream yesterday.
That means you are just
today.
cheating all over the place. You're going to gain 20 pounds
All
while
over the
she's
place.
gone.
Yes. Gluttony. Gluten.
You got to become
there you go.
religious like I am, dude. I'm telling you. Got to become religious with it. Actually, it's pretty simple,
bro.
Dan. All you got to do is just eat half of what you used to eat. You know what I mean?
Oh, and that's exactly what I
Yeah.
do. I am down. I weigh, last time I weighed 196. I've lost a
That's
lot
pretty
of weight,
good
dude.
for you, Brent. Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, that's a combination of diet and not going into the gym anymore. So
What axe
Yeah, I've
are
lost a
we
lot of weight.
sporting tonight?
this is the vintage LP.
Check you out, bro.
Honeyburst.
It's like watching the Boston Guitar City go by. It's just
Bro.
something else, bro.
This
It's intense.
is the first vintage that I bought. This is closest to the one that you gave me back in the
Yeah.
day.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one that you got me was a cherry burst, but it was more reddish
Yeah.
here. But it was yellow like that. But yeah, this sucker right here is about, this was close to 11 pounds. This is fully loaded and it's got a big warm sound to it. It's a rock machine for sure, dude.
Kick ass, man.
But that's what we're playing tonight.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. So how are
I'm
you doing?
fantastic, my
Making
brother.
progress?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you see the screen we got up right now? I'm going to use that for transition cues. That way, it totally changes to black and all that stuff, right? So we'll use
Okay.
that for a transition screen because I am going to need the WhatsApp to grab some of the stuff that we're shoving in the last minute. Boys and girls, let me tell you, this is not a fly-by-night operation, okay? But we've been having our production day on the wrong day because we got too much last-minute crap we got to shove in here. So
We're working people,
Yeah, we
man.
are.
This is a side gig for sure. And Jojan does a kick-ass job putting these things together, putting the transitions together, putting these videos in here, the little videos and the the audio, the clips that he puts in there. So I mean, for two guys that are just full-time workers and putting this together really with minimal time, Joe does a really good job.
Thank you, sir.
Very good
Thank you,
job.
sir.
I know I bitch and moan and gripe and complain, but on the real, dude, you do a really good job.
You're just being the grump that you are, man.
That's what I do. You're right.
My brother and I are total
Punisher.
flip sides of a coin. He's the glass half empty guy, and I'm the glass half full guy. That's the easiest way to put it. But we love each other very much, and we are dying to have a good time with you guys. Are you sporting your shirt behind me? Check out Rhonda sporting her merch. She got the Royal Fox shirt on, dude. Wow.
There you go.
What's up, baby?
There you go.
Okay, see ya. She's going to go watch the show. All right. Well, look, guys. You know how it goes. Al's got to talk to us.
What do we got? What do we got?
Hey,
What
so
do we got?
Well, what we got to start with, always got to start with, if I could find it, man, I'll tell you
There
what,
you
I'm
go.
getting too many videos in here, dude. Where's the transitions at? Oh, my gosh. Where are they? Bear with me. You guys are going to stare at Al for a second
What
until
was
I
saying
find
about,
them.
doing a kick-ass job and professionalism? I take it all
He
back.
takes it all back. Oh, my God. Where is it? Where are they? Now, they have not disappeared, I know. Oh, here. I see what it is. My brain is just not working right. Okay. We got top of the heap, boys and girls. That's what we always start with, is top of the heap. And the top of the heap tonight, as usual, is our report on the Russian poufare, as our mother would say. The Ukrainian war. Russian-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 148 of the invasion. Nord Stream 1 gas pipeline restarts with gas flowing from Russia to Germany after maintenance. Moscow's military tasks now go beyond Donbass to permanently occupy southern Ukraine. Russia's foreign minister says, wow. Yikes.
Yeah. Who's going to
I
stop
believe
him?
we have some other things here. Let's take a look. Yeah, they've got a video, of course. I just want the, let's see, make sure it's done. Russian troops ordered to increase shock and awe attacks in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu. That's don't spit your coffee everywhere, man. Shoigu? Is that how you pronounce
Perfecto.
it? That doesn't sound very
Shoigu.
Russian to
That
me.
guy's
I don't know.
Freaking menace, dude. I'm telling you. Shoigu and his whole family, known menace. Yes, they are.
Sergei. Sergei is the love child of a Japanese emperor and a Russian cosmonaut. Let's see. Sergei
Wow.
said
What a combination.
this was needed to exclude massive rocket and artillery strikes on civilian infrastructure and residents of the Donbass and other regions in the Ukraine. Now, if you guys watched last week, we detailed. Hey, how you doing, Foxy? That's Foxy there in the chat. Anyway, yeah, we detailed the missile system that we are supplying to them, and it's basically doubled their artillery range from 25 miles to 50 miles. So, yeah, that's not surprising. They have to combat it somehow, right?
Mm-hmm. They're looking bad, so they gotta up their game, right?
Up the game, right? Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. We got, what's this headline? And bear with me, guys. The ads just never stop.
There is no bearing with.
They just
there
don't
is no
stop.
waiting on.
Ukraine. Putin's attack potentially slashed as Ukrainian rockets lay waste to his army. Wow. Apparently,
There you go.
this missile system is wreaking havoc.
Yes, it is, and that's why his troops have been ordered to up their game
Oy vey.
because they're looking bad. So, well, it's.
I just don't like the fact that it's escalating, man.
Well, it is war, and it's going to escalate. I mean, Putin's a guy, he's not going to give it up. He's one of them small guys, the typical tyrant. He's not going to give
Is
it
he
up.
what they've always said he
and-
is? A hardline, old school KGB guy that wants to see the Soviet Union back together? Is that what he is?
Yes.
It sure is looking that way,
mean,
man.
He has always leaned that way. He's never been any different. I mean, look at his potential rival, right? The guy that's supposed to succeed him in power. He was freaking poisoned not too long ago.
Yeah,
and
do we have that?
he survived,
I
but
think we have that story, don't we?
I believe it is in there somewhere. It's right in that area.
Yep, there it is, right
these
there.
all kind of run
Yep.
together.
Danny touched on it right here. This fella right here. Poison plot.
Putin's not gonna give it up
Shadowy
at home
Putin
or
rival
abroad. He's just not
plotting
gonna give
to
it up.
overthrow tyrant is poisoned in assassination attempt, claimed Kremlin insider. Let's see. Nikolai Petrushev, I think. That's the best pronunciation I can do on this Croat Eastern Bloc.
Sounds
Whatever.
perfect to me.
Let's see. Head of the Russian Security Council has been described in some circles as the only person that Putin truly trusts. And he, let's see, Putin's key rival has allegedly been poisoned. Wow, man.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. Claimed to have.
Who was
claimed
it?
to have been
Stalin and
poisoned,
Lenin were
according to
close,
sources
right?
in the
But
Kremlin.
Stalin was always plotting against Lenin.
That's crazy, man.
So.
That is crazy. Well,
And look, if that's really a real thing, don't you look? Putin's behind that for sure. He doesn't want to relinquish power, and anybody that's close to him, yeah. If you even look like you might be able to take control, he's going to off you. Have you ever seen those meetings he has with his cabinet?
no.
I mean, his table's here, and about 30 yards away from him are all the people he's talking to or talking down to. Anyway.
What's Tommy talking about over there?
Russian playbook going down for 1,000 years. Decide what you
Decide you want region.
decide. Your
Show unrest in region. Send in peacekeepers.
so unrest
Save
and read
the
it says
oppressed.
peacekeepers save the
Yeah,
oppressed.
that is exactly what they just. I think the guys this time was denazification of the area, which they do have a Nazi party affiliate part of their military, but it's just one wing of it. It's not. I don't think they're running things there. I don't think their leader's a Nazi.
Nazi parties are in
Yeah.
every country. You're going to find those extremists in every country. He does this because he knows the White
Right,
House
it's a
is
bad
weak.
spin on it. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
He didn't do that shit when Trump was in
No.
office.
and the things that are coming, touching on that, Daniel, this one plays into that. Let me get this up. China demands U.S. cancel potential sale of to
Yep.
Taiwan. Potential arms sale to Taiwan. Hong Kong, on the 18th, China has demanded that the United States immediately cancel its latest arms sale to Taiwan. The Chinese state broadcaster reported on Monday, citing the country's Ministry of National Defense. And I believe Pelosi's going there pretty quick, isn't she?
Well, yeah, and they've threatened force if she goes
Yeah.
over to Taiwan. Now, this is the same country, right?
Mhm.
They're rattling their sabers, and what do? Oh, we send them oil.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You know what it is. The Biden family's making a lot of money in business deals over there. That fucking crackhead and Biden. It's no secret, but look, China is out there having fun now, right? They're really seizing control of the world stage. Their economy is going to overtake us, it looks like. And now they're issuing threats to us.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I'm
That
looking
is
for
scary.
That. I'm pretty sure we had one on the Chinese. Or was that last week we covered the oil going to China? Yeah, that was last week. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it all ties into what
Yeah,
we're
it
talking
does.
about here.
But this,
They're making threats all over the place, and we're giving them oil. What is that? And then we're going to go beg the Saudis for oil? What
it's
is that
funny
all about?
when and this happens. It only happens when there's perceived weakness in the White House. Leadership matters, boys and girls. It matters.
It totally
because,
matters.
Look, you've also got, and it's not just there. There's other regions, too, that are saying, hey, we're not worried about you. Let's see. At least 4 rockets fired from Gaza hours after Biden leaves Israel.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, it's all over the place. There's just, we don't have a commanding presence right now, I think is my brother's point. And when
Totally my point.
When we're not leading, then bad stuff happens, man.
Hey, the world has unrest. I mean, it's like, it's the natural order, dude. If there's no strong leadership, somebody's going to try to jump up
there's a vacuum,
and take the reins.
Guys start vying to fill that vacuum. That's it. It
Yep.
happens in every walk of life. It does. You're absolutely right. Okay, let's see what else we got on top of the heap here. Let me take a look at what we want.
What do I got?
No, we still got more stuff on top of the heap. We got a lot to cover this week, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Hoover Dam explosion. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What was up? Did we hear any more about that? What caused that?
No, not at all.
Hoover Dam explosion captured in terrifying video in Nevada with tourists heard saying something blown up. Watch video. Okay, I gotta watch the sound on this now.
Hey, I'm
And
not
of
worried
course,
about.
It decides to pop up right away, and I'm sure this is a ad. Ouch! Damn, man. The
Yeah.
hell is that? Wow. That caused a fire. Now that's a fire. Yikes.
No doubt,
Yeah, they're
bro.
shooting different angles from. They've got quite a few people that have shot video of it.
I mean, the only good thing there is that it didn't hit the core of the dam itself.
Right. It was off
Doesn't
of
look
it.
like.
Yeah, it's in the power plant part of it. Yeah. And another good thing is, they have every type of emergency thing there.
Okay, so it says equipment failure caused a transformer at the Hoover Dam to explode.
Kyle Rudolph going to Tampa, Tom says. Save that for the cleats version, man.
Did you hear what I said about
What'd
the
you
Hoover
say, bro?
Dam?
Tell me.
Equipment failure caused a transformer at the Hoover Dam to explode, causing a fire that lasted about half an hour and sending plumes of black smoke swirling through the air. So equipment failure caused the explosion, a transformer to explode.
Wow.
Crews quickly extinguished the fire Tuesday morning. Blah, blah,
So
blah,
the
blah,
Transformers
blah. So there you
attacked
go.
the Hoover Dam. It's happening.
The Transformers attacked. They got something with the Hoover Dam, man. I don't know what's
What
with
is
these
with them
Transformers,
Transformers,
man. So,
bro? That's those
There you
guys,
go.
man. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Tommy, I wish you'd have brought that up there. We would have done a video on that. That's funny. All right, let's take a look at this one. Media downplays. I love this story. Well, I love it on one level. The headline I don't love. Media downplays Good Samaritan narrative following Indiana shooting. Firearms experts weigh in.
Now, what is that?
Okay,
all
what
about?
happened
I heard a little
was.
bit about that today.
Hang on, I'm fixing to read it for you. Liberal media outlets have downplayed and criticized the good guy with a gun argument in the wake of the Indianapolis mall shooter who was killed by a Good Samaritan carrying a handgun. Police say Elijah Dickin, who ended a mass shooting at an Indiana mall by killing the gunman, saved lives, noting only about 15 seconds passed from the time the suspect opened fire until he was shot. Dickin
Thank God for that
Right?
dude.
Dickin
He was ready to go.
was legally carrying his weapon at the time of the shooting under the state's new constitutional carry law.
Good deal. Good deal. How many lives did he
A
save?
bunch, but apparently the
know what I
mainstream
mean?
media don't like it, and they're
Well,
they're
fuck them, man.
downplaying it. Like it,
Yeah, that's too bad because it doesn't fit the narrative. You want to get the guns out of the people's homes, so you don't tout this guy as a hero. He's just got another gun out
Well,
there.
you know who thinks he's a hero? The people who were in that mall. Trust me,
absolutely
they dig
do.
that guy.
That's the people. That's we the people. We think the guy's a hero. The people that don't live with us but are making laws and passing laws that have to govern we the people, they don't see that guy as a hero. They see that as a problem.
Well, the more I hear stuff
he's
like this, the
fucking
more I
their
want to go
little
get
fucking
my
narrative.
concealed carry and carry mine with me. You know what I mean? Do
Yeah.
you keep yours in your truck or no? No.
No.
You keep it
No,
at
no,
the
no,
house though.
No. It's right here at the house.
Now, do you have a handgun or you
Everything
just have
that's
a
important
rifle?
to me is right
You
here
used
at
to
the
have
house.
a rifle.
I have a
Do ya?
pistola. Si, senor.
What you carry?
Yes.
I got the Walther. You know I'm a Bond nut.
I got the Glock 40 cal.
You got a 40? Wow.
Glock
Yeah,
40 cal. Yes, sir.
Chris found me a Walther CCP. That means that's their concealed
Mm-hmm.
carry. It's a little shorter barrel than Walthers are short anyway, but it's the concealed carry version and it's a 9.
Word.
Yep. Okay. I think the last one we got here, it's another gun one. The latest mass shooting was by the police. Denver police opened fire into a crowd, injuring 6 bystanders while going after a suspect who never fired a gun. According to, according to witnesses, the man wasn't armed.
Is that the guy that got shot 46
No,
times?
that is not the guy that got shot 46 times. No, it is not.
Mm.
I've got that. I think I put that under earthquakes right there. But the latest, it fits the description of a mass shooting by the definition that they, I guess, put out for a mass shooting. So apparently the cops sprayed some bullets. No gun policy, unreal. Glad he didn't read the what? Glad he didn't read the signage. Obviously, the mad gunman didn't.
Because Tommy mentions that the mall had a no gun policy there.
Right.
So that's why people were up in arms. Or
Let's
whatever.
see. Let's take a look at the
Horse shit.
real quick. Let's take a look at the WhatsApp here. Of course, I'm not going to put it up there because I don't want to give this chick more than 5 seconds. But AOC had a very fake arrest at a rally against Roe v. Wade getting knocked down. Colin Kaepernick. Well, we'll cover that in the next part. I'm just looking. This is the thing, guys. We had a production meeting 2 days ago, and there's been so much shit since that. I'm looking at.
Yeah, we've cut, and then there's been some more stuff come in.
I'm looking through
that's
everything.
why I think it's a good deal that we're doing.
Yeah, we're going to
Wednesday
start doing it
production
on
meetings
Wednesday.
now.
Oh yeah, we got to cover this one, don't we? I mean, she's crazier than her husband. She really is on many levels. Let me get this up for you guys so you can see it. If I can get all the ads closed out. Oh dear Lord.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus.
help me, baby Jesus.
Dear Lord, 3 pounds.
Where is that?
Baby
okay.
Jesus. I like my Jesus to wear
Right.
a bow tie.
Jill to Joe
t-shirt.
Biden, it's over. Perhaps the president should listen to his wife and plan for a dignified departure. Look at this picture, man.
I mean,
I still say it's senior abuse. I still say it's senior abuse.
absolutely it is. The people that put him up there and ran him, they have absolutely turned their backs on him. I mean,
When your wife suggests
I
you
don't know what
have
they expected.
failed at your job, it's probably time to retire or see if there's an opening as a Walmart greeter.
wow.
That appears to be what the First Lady Jill Biden suggested during a speech to a Democratic fundraiser in ultra-liberal Nantucket, Massachusetts. Wow.
That's basically what
That's crazy.
Adrian did to Rocky,
yeah,
right?
pretty much.
You can't win.
You can't win, Rock. You can't win. Oh, my God. He's just going to have to...
Throw in the
You're gonna
damn
have to throw
towel,
in the
dude.
damn towel. Damn, dude. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe she's saying stuff like that. That is nuts. All right. Enough of these clowns.
What do we got?
Look
What
at
do we
that
got?
picture,
Al
man.
wants
He's
to
like,
know what do we got. Well, I'll tell you
What
what
do
we
we
got.
got?
We got millionaires in cleats and sneakers. Just doing it up, messing it up.
shaping a nation.
Yes.
One cleat at a
And
time.
we start with one of the biggest moron millionaires with the biggest contract. Yes. Houston Texans settle with 30 Deshaun Watson accusers.
Houston Texans.
The Texans did, not Deshaun Watson. The Texans. I didn't even know the Texans were being sued in this whole deal.
Oh, absolutely, because he was their employee at the time.
Oh,
So
man.
he represents them. That's the big money right there.
Meanwhile, guess who they're playing week 1 the NFL season. Guess who they're playing week 1 of the NFL season, man. Guess who they're playing.
I'm guessing the Houston Texans will be playing the Cleveland
They
Browns.
sure no. The Cleveland Browns are going down to Carolina to play against Baker Mayfield
Oh,
and them
that's
Carolina Panthers.
so now, did they come out with a final ruling on if he's going to be suspended
They
or
haven't
not?
said a word yet. That judge has not come down with her ruling yet. No. Not as far as I know.
I would be surprised if she does prior to his legal wranglings.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So are we saying now that the Houston Texans are the one that settled with these
that's what that headline is
and
about.
not
Not
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson?
That Deshaun Watson settled 20 of them. He's got 4 still against him, but apparently 30 of them sued the Texans too, and they settled all of them.
So they named Deshaun and the Texans
Separate
as
suits. These
defendants
are
in that
separate
case?
suits. Yes.
Separate suits. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Double dipping, man, right?
Well,
Stack that paper, son.
man. Now, if you want to talk about a
You pile of monkey nuts!
let's talk about this fool right here. Now, I have to let you know,
slick on his part,
my brother
dude.
will love this story because he is no big fan of this guy, and neither am I.
I'm the one that sent that into the
Yes, sir.
stream, dude.
I know. Roger Goodell sacrificing $63 million in salary during COVID turns out to be a sham. Yikes.
No, it
Back
ain't
in
so,
2020,
bro.
when COVID took the world by storm, companies all across the country and the world were looking for how to cut costs, knowing that productivity would come to a halt. That was true in the world of sports as well. It was reported that National Football League Commissioner Roger Goodell
No doubt.
fortified his salary for that year in an attempt to show leadership, or excuse me, forfeited. I read that wrong. Forfeited his
There you
salary
go.
for that
I'm like,
year in an
fortified,
attempt
damn.
to show leadership for team owners and business world alike. Well, as it turns out, that was all a sham. The way Goodell's contract is structured is so that he earns the majority of it in bonuses.
There you go.
Performance. At the end of 2020, Goodell earned $63.9 million.
Boom.
That's the same exact amount he earned the year prior as commissioner, as noted by Athletics' Daniel Kaplan. Yeah. So,
Smooth.
yeah. Don't believe everything this guy says. I'll tell you why. Because he
Don't believe the hype.
I don't know how to put it. Look, from what he did to the Patriots, what he did to the Saints, especially what he did to the Saints, that was criminal.
What he did to the Saints, dude,
was
that
criminal.
Was fucking criminal.
He's done stuff to the Cowboys. If he feels like he doesn't have control of a franchise, he will whack their pee-pee. No doubt about it. Yes, he will. And I am no big fan. I'm sorry. As far as I am concerned, this guy, that is him, man. I can't stand that sumbitch. Sorry, guys. I had to use bad language, but I do not like Roger Goodell. He's the worst commissioner the NFL's ever had. And look, the game isn't more popular because of what he's doing. It's more popular just because more people watch it. It's not because of what you're doing, fool. You are managing.
Yeah, I think their ratings went down there for a bit, and since they've come off of a lot of their rhetoric, the viewership has come back. So maybe whatever. But yeah, this guy right here is.
Yeah, talking about rhetoric.
He's like old Edwin Edwards, man. He's crooked to the core, man. But at least you know what he is. So I guess that's acceptable.
What
man.
the devil you know is better than the devil you don't? Is that what I'm hearing?
Whatever. I guess.
Look, the
that
owners like what he's doing.
I've never been a fan of Goodell.
The owners like what he's doing. So I guess
Absolutely.
I guess every time he whacks one of these franchises peepees, it's because the other 31 owners said, "Hey, go get these guys." I guess.
Yeah.
Because he's
not just out there doing that by himself.
No, he's not. I mean, Pete Rozelle.
Because they're not going to let him mess with their nut.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So he's got full support. Believe that.
Okay. Speaking of rhetoric, Teddy Bridgewater calls out wannabe gangsters in the NFL. You ain't gangsta, he says. Bridgewater is continuing his remarkable comeback from potential career-ending injury he suffered during his time with the Minnesota Vikings after spending the 2021 season as the Denver Broncos starting quarterback. Bridgewater, they don't even mention your Saints. That's when he had to come back. When he had to step in for Breeze, that's when he showed what he could do.
He was undefeated. Just a side note on that real quick. Yeah. Would have really liked to see what he could have done if he didn't get injured in Minnesota.
No, me too.
Because he really, he was a player.
Well, Danny,
sure.
You and I have discussed this before. You're a bigger fan of the guy than I am, but the $83 million man, look, getting rid of your boy that you dig so much, what's his name? I keep wanting to say Cam, but that's not his name. The guy that stepped in for the Texans once and led them almost to the playoffs. And he lost the playoff game. He lost the NFC Championship game.
Are you talking about? No, I don't even know who we're talking about. I have no idea.
It's rough, my boomer memory. But Bridgewater was on that staff. They started the season with Sam Bradford, right? He blew up the first opponent they played, but he got injured.
Oh yeah, that's when he was with Minnesota.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They had 3 quality quarterbacks on that friggin' roster, man. And the other guy he started in Houston. You love the guy.
He started in Washington.
No, I'm talking about
the guy that's with the Vikings now.
No, that's the guy I don't like.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name that you.
No idea.
He was the I'll look it up real quick. He was the quarterback. Let me put this on here. He was the quarterback of the Texans.
Oh,
come on,
you're
man.
talking. He was a Houston Cougar.
Yes.
What? I don't even know his name
it's
now.
driving me nuts too. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. He was the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings when he lost the playoff game. Anyway, my point is they had those 3 quarterbacks to choose from. Shit-canned all of them and signed the $83 million man from Washington. And they haven't been back to the playoffs since. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Bridgewater signed with the Dolphins, presumably be Tua's backup in case he struggles. Bridgewater's deal could be worth $10 million, which is just another highlight. Let's see. His return to the field, role model, many athletes who have suffered injuries. Where is? Okay, here it is.
Well, in essence,
tired of seeing football players portray this tough guy image or pretend he's a gangster. You went to school, attended those classes, and some even got their college degree. Now you might have 1.5% of professional football players that's on that, but the remaining 98.5% are only football tough. So don't wait till you inherit this legal money from the league to decide you want to be tough or portray a street image, because it's kids that's looking up to everything you do. Plus, it's someone sitting in a cell or posted in the hood who might have been just as hood as you that would advise you otherwise. Kids, don't be fooled. You can play ball, do the right thing, and they still going to accept you. Look at me. I am far from perfect, but I chose the ball route, but I still can go to the hood and post up, and it's all love. I still keep the same 3 dudes around me. My people accept me for making all the right decisions and not falling victim or being tricked by the false image you see on IG from a lot of ball players. Choose your path. Don't do both, though. You can't do both, though. Yeah. He's calling out guys that like to act like thugs.
Yeah, in essence, he's saying these football players and athletes across the board, they have an opportunity to be role models for kids that otherwise would, because they don't have opportunity, or if they're coming from impoverished, neighborhoods, what have you. Yep. They have an opportunity to be a role model for these people and show them that they can get out and they can do better for themselves if they choose the right path. That's in essence what he's talking about. And these athletes that get up there and they make that money and all of a sudden they want to live a thug life, it's sending the wrong message.
And I can tell you what's going to happen
to him for jumping out there and saying
they're going to be saying this.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Because let me tell you, one of our favorite ball players ever, Ray Lewis, probably in the top 5 greatest middle linebackers ever, almost had his career ripped away from him because he was playing the thug life. And
what's your guy from Atlanta?
He learned his friggin' lesson.
The dog fighting guy. What was that
Vic.
guy's name?
I loved Vic. Yeah, he was awesome. I've got his jersey
he kept
still.
himself around the wrong people. Case Keenum, by the way.
That's
was
it.
The name
Case
of,
Keenum. God, I couldn't remember that for shit. Well, you want to talk about role models, buddy?
This is a great. This is a great article right here, and kudos to him for stepping out there like that, because you don't see enough athletes doing that. That want to be that role model, and it's good. I think we need to have more people in entertainment take on that leadership position, because people are watching them.
Or you could take up a leadership position like this guy. And I about fell out of my chair laughing when I saw this article, because I always knew Jake was a stoner. I always knew it.
Oh, Jesus. Entrepreneur
from NFL quarterback to mushroom farmer, Jake Plummer's journey from the gridiron to the fields of Fort Lupton. It was destined for me to be here, former Bronco Jake Plummer told CBS 4's Romy
He looks
B.
the same as he did when he played.
Look at this stoner ass I'm on here. Now, if you guys don't know who this guy is, he started with the Arizona Cardinals. He actually, really, when you think about it, Dan, he's the guy that got them winning. It really is. He's the one that got them on the winning path. He was playing on a bad football team, and he won their first playoff game in, I think, like 2 decades when they won that game. And I think it was against the Packers, I think. But
I don't know, but he did establish a winning attitude there. Short-lived, but he definitely was not there to lose. The guy played hard. He played hard at Arizona State. He played hard there at the Cardinals, and He looks the same as he did when he
Yep.
played. This guy took his money, and they said he was really thrifty. He didn't live a lavish
No.
lifestyle. And look at him now. He's an entrepreneur, and he's a mushroom farmer. I'm sure he's doing what he likes to do.
Yeah,
so there you go.
it's. I had to laugh because I've always known he was a stoner. I always knew that. You know, you could tell
Oh,
in
yeah.
interviews he was, but man, look at him now. Oh
Yeah, dude.
man, that's great. I love it, man. I think that's just awesome. Let's see. Nah, we're not covering the NBA. Hell, well, I guess we are. You did send me this. I forgot about this. Oi,
Look.
man. Oi. Oi, what is this all about? Let's see. They racist as F-bomb. LeBron James
Yeah.
reveals just how much he hates Boston Celtics and its fans. Who is writing
Yep,
this stuff?
yep,
Do
yep.
they not have copy checkers? Let me read that again.
They don't even check
They
facts
racist
anymore, so
as
that's-
F-bomb. LeBron James reveals how much he hates Boston Celtics and their fans is what it should say, but
Yep.
it's fans. Okay. All right. Apparently in an interview he sounds off about how much he hates the Celtics and their fans. Wow.
Yeah.
On an edition of The Shop. Okay, well, and I think you sent me another one about this. No, I guess maybe not. Nope.
I cut that other one.
Oh, you might have. I
The
might
other one
not have
worse.
been able to put it in here. But anyway, it's
I did cut another one where they were talking about his woke tendencies. One of his teammates were telling him enough with the woke tendencies and blah blah blah.
Really?
But, this guy is out there. Yeah. This guy is out there just.
Let me see if I've got it in here.
No, I
Oh,
cut
did
it,
you?
dude.
You cut it. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of looking at things
All
here.
right.
But anyway, yeah, that
No, well, I'm
He
talking to
is
you,
just-
so I'm
he's-
hoping you were hearing me.
he's retarded.
Well, the Boston fans, that whole area, that's blue collar people, man. That's hardworking people, and they're just like New Yorkers, man. They are rough around the edges. When I was flatbedding, I went into both of those towns, and they are hard people. They're hard edged people, but they're good people. I mean, I never had a problem with anybody that I dealt with when I delivered. They offered to take me for breakfast while I waited. I mean, these are good people, man. But that's old Eastern Seaboard, old towns, old
Yeah.
cities, and they're up around the edges. That's just how
Yeah.
they are. And this guy's soft anyway. It
Well,
doesn't
he's
matter
only
what
saying it
crowd
because
he plays
he's
in
only
front
saying
of.
it because he's having bad seasons with the Lakers, who are their rival, first of all, and secondly, he doesn't have to play Boston every other week now that he's not in the East anymore.
He bitches about fans. It doesn't matter what team he's on. He has people thrown out of the damn stadium that heckle him on the sideline. I've seen that happen. And that's not just in Boston. This guy he's mentally soft,
Yeah, he
man.
is.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
he is.
And he's allowed to say what he wants to say. So there you go. Hey, in America, he can say that kind
All
of
right,
shit.
let's check in
So-
on our
And
beloved.
we can rebut. if
Let's
we want
check in
to.
on our beloved Red Sox. Hey, what's up, Justifier Jim? I see you there, son. How you doing? We finna get to your favorite subject here in a minute. As soon as we're done with the, that's my buddy. We call him Mystic Mom on the friggin' DC Universe game. He's my friend in Maryland, man. Matter of fact, if you guys watch
Very cool.
my sketching show this weekend, you might see him on there to say hi to everybody. Anyway, let's check in on our Boston Red Sox, our beloved Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, they went 4-6 into the break,
Oh,
and
man, they have fallen. But have they fallen? It's a tight race, except for the Yankees who are
so look.
out in front. It's a tight race. So second place is pretty tight.
This year they've decided to do they may be going for the trifecta this year because this year they decided to go with the early swoon.
Mid-swoon, mid-season
swoon.
swoon. Oh, are we gonna be able to pull out of it?
I'm hoping they don't go for the trifecta, So.
Let's see what's
We'll
going on
see.
here.
Their ace broke a finger, bone in his fingers. Their pitching staff.
What was going to
well,
be the Red
they're-
Sox' worst loss became their best win. What is this all about, Dan?
They beat the Yanks. They came back and won that game. I think it was 5-4. That was
the celebratory sigh of relief wasn't difficult to uncover on the Red Sox side of things at Yankee Stadium Friday night. It was a great battle. A lot of good things. Red Sox manager Alex Cora told reporters after his team's 5-4 11th inning win over the Yankees. That's always good news, folks.
Over the Spanks.
I'm sorry. We overindulge when it comes to the Red Sox. We apologize. We are sons of a Bostonian.
We apologize for nothing. Go Sox. Apologize. What? We don't never back down.
Hey.
Never
Let
back
me tell you
down.
something.
We don't
When it comes to the
concede.
Sox, it's like this.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
You gotta beat the man.
No doubt about it. And we got some stuff
I
coming up
apologize for shit.
about Ric Flair right here, son. Right here.
Space Mountain, dude.
73 years old, Space Mountain. Who is Ric Flair fighting? Opponent's partner for last wrestling match by the Nature Boy. I believe this is going to be happening at the Crockett Cup, isn't it? I think. July 31st in Nashville. Yeah, I think this is at the Crockett Cup. Pretty sure it is. But, yeah. 73-year-old Ric Flair is going to get in the ring again. And who's he going to go against? Well, let's take a look at who he's going to go against. Blood on the
like the
entire
pavement right
industry's
there, dude.
hands. Fans go berserk as Ric Flair, 73 years old, left bloodied by the last match opponents. And the last match opponent looks like it's going to be Jay Lethal. I believe that's the guy that beat him up in the video. I believe that's who did it.
When have we not seen Ric Flair being bloodied up?
Never.
That's how
Never.
he does
That's how
it.
he does it. And here comes Jay Lethal. Yeah, there's Jay Lethal jumping on him, jumping all over him. Yeah, that's Jay Lethal. He, those of you that don't know, Jay Lethal was the last champion of Ring of Honor before it closed shop and AEW bought him after COVID.
Ring a douche.
So yeah, Jay Lethal is prowling and yeah.
He's gonna pay for that.
You are
dude.
going to pay for that.
Gonna
Rick's
pay
going to
for
take
that.
you down, man.
The 73-year-old Space Mountain.
What's Tommy talking about there? It started peaking at 2/3 in to see where the.
He's talking about the
Okay.
twins.
Oh, we got
twins.
somebody else beating him up. Who is this? Who is that beating him up?
I mean, they got a.
Oh my God, I don't know who this guy is, but I think he should wrestle Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's awesome, man. Him and Jay Lethal have
think what
had
happened, he parked in the wrong parking spot.
bad blood before in TNA when they were both in TNA. Is this girl holding him up?
parked in
Is that
somebody's
Dixie
parking spot.
Carter? Oh
Yep.
my God, this is crazy. I don't know who that is, but we're gonna see on July 31st. You see him? Woo! You see his head going up and down there? Woo! But yeah, he got beat up.
Space
Look at
Mountain.
him. They bloodied him, man. That ain't no good. Yeah, Jay Lethal's all over. It's going to be Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's going to be the guy. But, you know, hey, Jay Lethal going to find out like he's already found out.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
No doubt about it, baby.
And that's all
no
there is
doubt
to
about
it, dude.
No doubt about
That
it.
is all there is to that. Never gets
No,
old,
it doesn't.
man.
No, it doesn't.
Never gets old.
Okay, well, I think Al's got a question for us.
What do we got? What do we got?
Well, what we
What
got
do we
is
got?
we got the Flix, baby. We got
The Flix.
and we call it the Flix, but it's actually all media, guys. It's all the pop culture stuff for the week. It's movies, it's comic books, it's music, it's all that stuff. Let's see what we got this week. First of all, we always start with the box office receipts from the last week, and I got to refresh it, I believe. Let's see. Last weekend was the 15th through the 17th. Thor Love and Thunder saw a 68% drop. Let me repeat
What?
that. 68% drop.
How is it possible?
How is it possible? Well, maybe because it's crap. Could it be that? Is that
Wasn't it the best movie in that series? the best opening day movie
No,
for that
I'm
series?
going to
that
say it was.
Thor thing?
You little white-faced, disloyal buck.
I'm sorry. And I only have one. I only have one question for that movie.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
I mean, it's just stupid. Oh man.
I have not seen
Well,
it.
I'm
I've not seen it. Kim spared me last weekend, and I was not forced to go see
consider
that.
yourself spared, man.
I don't think I'm going to get spared forever, though.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
She
eventually
is
we'll
she
see
one
that.
of those Marvel must-haves? Oh boy.
Yes, we're going to see every
Oh
Marvel
boy.
show.
Well, that one ended up number 1 again, but it only made 46 million where it made 100 million more the week before. Big drop. Minions Rise of Gru remaining strong at number 2. Where the Crawdads Sing.
Wow, that's got a little staying
Yeah,
power, doesn't it?
it's still going. It's in week 3 and it's still making double-digit millions. Not bad
Okay.
for a cartoon. And guess who's still in the
Not
top
bad for a
5?
cartoon.
Danny's pick for Best Picture of the Year, Top Gun Maverick, comes in at 12 million.
Oscars,
After
Director,
8 weeks, it's
movie,
still in double-digit millions,
actor,
people.
producer,
Still.
set designer, score,
And Elvis is hanging
Boom
on to the bottom
operator.
rung. Let's check in on Lightyear.
Gaffer.
Lightyear is down at
Clean
number
sweep.
10 now. It made $1 million last week. Yuck. Unbelievable.
Top Gun Maverick, dude. Top
So-
Gun Maverick.
And that's not the only problem that Thor has. The gayness of it. Apparently, 1 million moms call for boycott of new Thor movie for supposedly pushing LGBTQ agenda. 1 million moms. For years,
Is that an actual count? I mean, is that an accurate count?
accurate count of no, I doubt it. That's
Let's get our associate producer to look into that number and see if that's an accurate
how
count.
many members are there of the 1 million moms? It says here for years the right-wing Christian group 1 Million Moms has been hurling condemnations and launching campaigns to boycott commercials,
There's gonna be
TV
hurling?
shows. There's going to be hurling. Let's see, boycott commercials, TV shows, and movies. They targeted Toy Story 4, Beauty and the Beast. Let's see, conservative organization that GLAAD identified as really one meddling mom. Really one meddling mom has now found a new target to boycott. It's Thor.
Yes. Somebody's rebutting that
Well,
whole thing.
I don't know how much power 1 million moms has, but you know, Thor: Love and Thunder does not need any more damage done to it. Also in Hollywood news, we've got this story about Robert Downey Jr., who's been providing financial assistance and housing to disgraced actor Armie Hammer.
For the cannibal.
The cannibal.
He's a straight up cannibal, dude.
Straight up cannibal. Well, apparently.
You can't go around eating human
No, you
flesh,
can't.
dude, and think that you're going to stay employed, you know?
Uh,
I just don't think that goes good with the HR.
Right. Let's see. As stated in the report, the 57-year-old Downey Jr. has reportedly been both emotional and financial supportive to the 35-year-old Hammer and has even provided financial assistance and housing. Additionally, Downey Jr. reportedly stepped in to steer Hammer to rehab and paid for his 6-month stay at a Florida rehabilitation facility, the guest house. Now, that's not shocking to me. If any of you guys know anything about Mr. Jr., he is a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. And yes, big time. That's why we didn't see him for many years. You know this already, Dan. And yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that he's trying to help that guy out at all. They must be friends down the line somehow. Okay, and then we've got this one. Zendaya landed herself in the hospital after attempting to cook, and she playfully documented it all on Instagram. Wow.
That lady's a goof.
She's the flavor of the month in Hollywood, man. She's in every movie that comes out, dude. Every one of them.
She needs a burger.
She needs a burger.
I
Get
don't know.
that girl a sandwich. Zendaya might have a
whiz.
notable sense of style and enviable acting chops, but one thing she won't want you to replicate is her cooking skills. Do they have the video on here?
I hope not.
I don't see it, but there's her burned finger.
I just think it's.
There's her burned finger.
Is it burned or did she cut it?
I would imagine she burned it.
Really? I think
This
she
is
cut
why I
it.
don't cook. Okay. Yeah.
they
Okay,
had
they
to
had to
stitch it.
stitch her up. She is a goof,
Yeah.
man. Wow. Look at this chick.
I mean, let me shoot a video of me whacking my finger and. Give me a
All right.
break. How
Now, there's one on the
self-absorbed would you have to
WhatsApp
be?
that I wanted to bring in here that really is just unbelievable to me. This one here. Let me pause it.
The fact that the Dallas Cowboys still have a franchise?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I'm hoping to get the thumbnail on here. Let's see. That's what I wanted to do, but doesn't look like I can do it. It's all the video. But yeah, apparently they changed the poster for Empire Strikes Back and put Slave Leia in her Hoth outfit. They don't want her a bare gleaming skin showing on their posters anymore. Disney doesn't. That kind of sucked. I should have found a thumbnail for that. Let me see. What do we got here? What's next under that mantra? Let's see. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is a big thing. Here's something that I'm sure Mr. Just Fire Jim's interested in. We got some interesting things going on. Of course, San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now as we speak. It started today. The Comic-Con for 2022. 11 interesting things we saw at preview night. That was last night. They have a huge ad for Severance on the side of the building and one for The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I know they're going to have panels for the new what do you call that? Game of Thrones prequel. I think it's called House of Dragons. They're going to have one for that. Why you want to turn yourself sideways, bro? Why you want to do that? You turned yourself sideways. Everybody sees you sideways now. A giant inflatable replica of Ozzy Osbourne is up there. That thing's pretty cool. Tiny tan Tamagotchi devices for each member of BTS. Are they the ones that broke up? Uh-oh. Did we lose Daniel? Did we lose Dan? If we lost Dan, we'll get him back. But let's see. I may have to change my browser real quick until we get him back. This tends to happen sometimes. Let's see. Where is my other browser at? Yeah. We'll go to that one. Yeah, he's frozen. He's not talking or anything. He's froze. He just left the chat. Let me go ahead and restart the call with him. You guys bear with us. We'll get him back shortly. Tom, don't answer that. Sorry about that, guys. We're having technical difficulties here. He should be back pretty quick. Did you? Somebody call you? Did somebody call you? Kim? Does Kim not know you do this show?
yes, she does.
All right. I'm not sure if the BTS. Now I know they're a South Korean K-pop band. Please go away. Yeah. So they've got those things there. Number 3 was professional, high detailed sand castles out there. Those look pretty neat. A giant Dragon Ball Z character statue outside. Right?
What are we talking about?
This is the
Totally missed
11
it.
things they noticed on the preview night for San Diego Comic-Con. It's going on right now, man.
Okay.
A very lifelike replica of Grogu from The Mandalorian.
Is it DC that's still not sending any
They
representatives?
decided
Is
at
that
the
correct?
last minute they are sending. Matter of fact, the rumor
bet
is
they
the
did.
rumor is Cavill's going to show up there for DC. You know what that means? The rumor is they're going to release an announcement that he's going to be in another Superman movie. That's
Okay.
what
Well, they need
to do that because of all the friggin' bad press they're getting because of that dumbass that plays the Flash, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, we got a massive slide outside the building out there. This is an extremely realistic Severance activation. Now, when they say activations, it's stuff that people can tour. This is from the Apple Plus show Severance. I've heard it's all right. I've never seen it. Let's see. Fans already in line for Hall H. Now, Hall H is where the big panels go on. That's the one they show all the trailers in and all that good shit. And they're already lining up out there. Well, I'm sure they're lined up. Fans running on top of a tram at the Gray Man activation. That's pretty cool.
It looks like a good time. It really does.
Yep.
Now, how long does this go on before the Comic-Con?
This was yesterday. This is preview night, and it started today.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cosplaying going on, and of course the House of Dragons Game of Thrones set has been recreated in an activation there too. So the big panels from what they're saying is going to be Game of Thrones. Of course, you know, Marvel's supposed to release a trailer for Wakanda Forever at this thing. And from what I understand,
Wakanda Forever.
From what I understand, now I don't know if you heard the news or not, if you've watched it, Dan, but spoilers, people. If you haven't watched Ms. Marvel, close your ears for a couple of seconds. She's the first mutant in the Marvel universe, was Ms. Marvel, and apparently, the rumor has it that what is the Atlantean mutant in Marvel? That's like he's like a anti-hero version of Aquaman. What the hell is that guy's name? Jim, help me out, man. What's the guy pointed ear guy's name from Atlantis in Marvel Comics? What is his name?
Anti-Aquaman.
Yeah, he's got black hair. He was banging Sue Richards at one point, man. He's totally down with OPP. Yeah, he's
Namor.
Namor, that's it.
Is that the name?
Tom's
Namor?
got it.
Namor?
That's it. He's supposed to appear in Wakanda Forever.
The Submariner.
Yep, the Submariner, bro. Yeah, that's the rumor that he's going to be
Also
in there.
known as Anti-Aquaman.
Yep.
I was right.
Yep. Well, we all know why they need Cavill. It's because of all the silliness going on with that idiot, the Flash. And we all know that their comic books have gone downhill, but you know what's happening great in the comic book sphere? Let me show you what's going on great in the comic book sphere. And it's starting to get national attention. If you guys have been watching the channel, I've been telling you about this for weeks, and it was released last Monday, and my man made $1 million in one day, and he only set his sights on 100,000. Eric July from Dallas, Texas, 30-year-old. This guy's 30 years old, Dan. Hired a couple of comic book professionals to help him put together a non-woke comic book. And according to Fox News and the New York Post, I mean, he's getting a lot of attention. Anti-woke comic book defies cancel culture, earns $1.7 million, and this was on the 15th, right? Well, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's having to put up with all kinds of garbage, as I'm fixing to detail, it's gotten even more than that since then. Listen to this, folks.
And that's what I love to see the most, at least for me. When I look at the engagement, and I'm already seeing fan night art, the enthusiasm, which is what we miss kind of on our side of the internet. As you've been told that you suck as a customer, you know, they don't like who you voted for or whatever it is. You know, just to see people that are enthusiastic about comics to me is very awesome.
Hang on.
But these haters,
it's all right. Just keep it.
Well, they're going through it.
That's fine.
They going through it right now. Check this out. So we know what's going on with. I'm grabbing somebody's screenshot.
He was just saying how he's very enthused about what's going on with it. Well, other creators, he's not the only creator. And I got to show you guys this. I thought I had a screen up for it, but apparently I don't. But I'll pop it up real fast like. Hang on.
Do we have a choice?
You do have a choice.
Can we do
it's a free
something
country.
else other than hang
It's
on?
a free country, baby. My man
Fire it
is up to $3
up.
million on this campaign.
$3 million,
million. And he
that just shows you there's an audience.
There is an audience
that's
out there
hungry
for it, boys and
just
girls.
a good hero, you know, driven comic book that's not driven by a political agenda.
Yeah.
Just give me something to entertain me, please. I have enough of reality. I don't go for comics for more reality. I go to be entertained. I go to the movies to be entertained.
Right.
Entertain me. Don't preach to me, man. Jeez.
Yep. It's a fact, man.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass.
It's totally awesome, man. I am totally digging it, and I'm very happy for him. I thought I had – it's probably a screw-up that I did earlier. I had some stuff up ready to go for that, but apparently – oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, well, anyway, we've gone past that point. Yeah, I love what he's doing, and myself and Justifier Jim there are amping up our efforts to try and jump on this. What were we talking about earlier? A void when there's no leadership, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, somebody's going to fill that vacuum, and as you can see behind me, I'm already getting ready to. I got my.
What's up, bro?
And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Oh my God. That's what happened. A bunch of this stuff got out of place when I was rearranging it earlier. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next portion, which, of course, you know, we have guys out here with questions. You know.
What do we got?
What do we got?
What do I got?
Can you see it now, Daniel?
That's a negative.
You can't see it now?
It's all right.
Okay.
Keep it rolling,
I'm going to. The next part we got, boys and girls, is them earthquakes, man. Them things that get things shaken up. That get girls where they can't put on lipstick.
Look, she is hardcore about that
I'm
lipstick,
telling you, man, she's working on it. And our first one this week is it's international, boys and girls. It's international. Hostage diplomacy. Potential Brittany Griner prisoner swap with Russia is promising and dangerous. This is isn't she a WNBA star that got arrested?
She's a big-time WNBA star, and in her off-season, she goes over, and she's been playing over in Russia for 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So this wasn't her first trip over there.
Yeah.
She pled guilty to the charge. So.
And we're okay. So they're talking about swapping for somebody that pled guilty to a charge. Okay. Well. Yeah. I hope we don't give up much. I mean, you know, kind of made your own bed there, I would imagine.
Yeah.
What?
She said, I think her quote is, she didn't mean to break the law.
Oh, this one, when you sent me this one, I was like, what in the hell? He sent me something that Kurt Schilling said.
Man, that guy right
Kurt
there.
Schilling, Brittany Griner should pay the penalty in Russia. Obey the effing law. Now, I'm shocked that I actually agree with what this guy's got to say, because he is a flake. I mean, I know he did great things for our Boston Red Sox and everything, but he is a flake. But I can't believe he actually said that.
Look, man, if you follow his history, he says things that'll make you cringe.
Yeah.
The guy will say what's on his mind.
True.
She did break the law. I refuse to believe she didn't know. She knows the law over there. She's been going over there for a long time, but enough already. They need to let her, get her over here, whatever, because
Hey, man.
it's become a pawn now in this whole power struggle. That's just happened to her at the wrong time, man. For real. She did break the law.
It's not like it's her first rodeo in Russia, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Well, you know what you got to do there. You got to throw in the damn towel. That's what you got to do.
It's
Got to throw in the
yeah,
damn
she
towel.
did it at a really tough time. So it's gonna be tough,
This next story,
And
Nancy
the White House is
Pelosi.
getting a lot of pressure put on them.
Nancy Pelosi's husband buys millions in chip stock right before vote on massive chip subsidy. Boys and girls, if you don't
He's a
know how
fortune
these
teller.
people get rich when they go to Washington,
It's amazing.
I mean, can you say insider trading any louder than that?
No, man, that's shrewd, dude. I mean, he just knows the market. Okay, and he makes moves. So don't be jealous. There's no insider trading there.
Yeah.
Don't be hating on the guy.
Don't
okay?
be hating on him, huh? Okay.
The guy's a freaking, Wall Street genius.
Uh-huh.
Good for him.
Let's see. I'm trying to find your Simple Jack Award winner. Who was that, Dan? Trying to remember.
Walt Disney, dude.
Oh yeah. That's in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, man.
That's in the WhatsApp. I sent you that one, didn't I?
You sent that
Yeah.
one in.
I didn't put it.
You sent that, and I'm like,
It's
yeah,
not in
now
here,
that's
though.
got to be.
I got to find it real quick though. That's where they're suing him, right? Some shit like that. Let me see. Let me find it real quick.
The company of Walt Disney is going to be going after its own freaking founder for being a racist.
It is crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
I mean, this is how out of control.
Let's see if I can find it. We've got too much stuff, Dan. I mean, I have got too much stuff here. I just my bad. I should have put it in here way before right now, but
This is the beauty of the brothers hacking the Matrix, dude.
it's just-
Sometimes you have glitches.
sometimes you have
shit just goes
glitches.
sideways.
Kind of like when people call you. Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes the EMP hits and
And
shit
just gets
goes
rocked.
down.
That's it.
This is what you get
X-Men.
when you hack the Matrix.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Just roll the Simple Jack
Just
thing.
roll
and
the footage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
roll it. Just roll it, man. Simple Jack.
Here it is. I found it.
Amazing.
I cannot put it up. I can't roll the Simple Jack until we're ready. So now, here's your Simple Jack Award winner, boys and girls. Here it is. Yes. It is the Disney Scooper claims... Oh, man. Claims the company will soon attack founder Walt Disney as racist. A new rumor
go.
claims that Walt Disney Company will soon attack its founder Walt Disney in order to make more money via communist China.
Isn't that like the in
What?
the old Irish Celtic art, the snake eating itself?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Why Wait. Okay. So what you're telling me is the company, the corporation of Disney, is now going to attack its founder
Yes.
for being a racist so it can make more money off of China.
Look, even the huge global company of Disney isn't beyond going full retard.
Buddy, let me tell you something. Al's going to have to chime in on this because Disney is just being an ass.
And you got your head all the way up it.
Okay?
All
That's
the
just,
way up it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I mean,
how
all
do you do that?
the way up it. They're going all in.
All in
All
for
the
that
chips are on the
Chinese
table.
yen.
There you
All
go.
in for a fistful of yen, Dan. A fistful of yen. What the hell is that? Oh, man. Are you done commenting on that, my brother?
And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, my God.
Never go full retard.
Never go full retard, folks. It's not good for
Never
you.
go full retard.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not good for you. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We've got so much stuff and so little time. We're running 20 minutes over, Dan. This is why I wanted to cut this down. This
What?
is ridiculous.
We'll just go to the final thoughts and just go.
I
Boom.
think I'm fixing to, man. I'm just looking through here and
Go.
see if there's anything we really need to cover. Yes, there
Just
is
go.
one. There is one we need to cover. And it kind of leads into my final thought. Well, actually, no, I'll show it during my final thoughts. Let's see. Let's see. Where is... Yeah, there it is. There it is.
You do your final thought for
I'm
this week,
fixing to do
and
it right.
I will pass
right
on mine.
as soon as we talk to Al,
What do we got? What do we got?
and then we let Mike and Mr. Lewis let us know what we're doing. We're turning out the lights, boys and girls. The party is over.
Turn out the
Because we got way
lights.
too much material this week. That's how bad the clown show
party's
is
over.
for 2022. We could talk all night, but
There's all kinds of
we
stuff.
don't want to
I mean, it just-
overstep too
the
many bounds.
Idiocracy never ends.
Now,
It's just on and on and on.
Boys and girls, we're going to need your silence for a second because to start off my final thoughts, it has to do with those who would introduce woke stuff to us and all that good stuff. If you haven't seen this video by Razor Fist, I highly recommend it. It's titled, "Don't Cry About the Culture, Become the Culture." And that's exactly what Ripa's doing. That's exactly what Razor Fist is doing. That's what exactly what a whole lot of us are trying to do. I'm even throwing my hat in the ring. And let's hear what he's got to say about it.
Whether in entertainment, education, or on anti-social media, we've been subjected to quite the commie river dance the last few fucking years. The first act generally goes something like, you're not allowed to operate in insert space, because insert contrived accusation of bigotry that really boils down to, I disagree with you politically. The second act, all your approaches to said creative space are cut off quicker than Ellen Page's titties. Oh, but the third and final act is my favorite. If you don't like it, go make your own spaces. Well, whether it's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog, my friends over at Archaven Comics, the sky-smashing success of Eric July's Ripaverse, or my own noir fantasy pulp Death Mask, we got 3 words for you, bitch. Challenge fucking accepted.
And that's exactly how a lot of us feel about it, guys. That's just, I love what Ripa's doing. You guys are going to hear about it every week. I'm going to give you updates on it because, they've made Superman's son gay. They're trying to make Batman bi. They've made half the characters in all the major comics gay or switched them to women.
Spider-Man's gay.
I mean, now it's in the... They said a long time ago that the comic books were going to be the framework for what they were going to do in the movies. And what do we got out this month from Marvel? It's a female Thor, right? So
Spider-Man's gay.
So a lot of us are trying to get going in it. Even Van Sciver.
I knew that 30 years ago.
What's that, buddy?
Spider-Man's gay.
Yeah, there is a gay Spider-Man in the
I knew that 30
Spider-Verse
years
now.
ago.
Yes, not even a small time gay. He's Liberace gay. It's wild what
Way
he
out there.
looks like. But anyway, there's Ripa's not the only one doing this, guys. You've got guys like Ethan Van Scriver, who's made a good living since he left. He used to be a really good artist that worked for DC on the Green Lantern, and now he's doing his own thing called Cyberfrog, which I think to date he's up over $5 million between his comic books that he's put out on Indiegogo. His second run of Cyberfrog, Wrecked Planet, its first campaign made $1.2 million. He just did a second chance on that one. So there's new stuff out there, guys. There really is. And like I said, Rip is at, look, when we came on the air today, he was at 3.001 million. He's at 3.003 now. He's made $2,000 since we've been on the air. I mean, so there is a market out there for it. And I've thrown my hat in the ring. Everybody knows I've been working on a comic book. If you follow my channel, you know that I've been doing a sketch show. And this week I got the posters in. You see them behind me. And they are for they're not for sale to the general public. It is for a specific event happening in Shreveport-Bossier, the GeekCon event that's coming up August 19th through the 21st. My wife's Mardi Gras crew is going to have a booth there, and I'll be selling these for $20 a piece and $30 if you want them signed. So be sure to check us out there. And as soon as I got them in, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Didn't know what they were going to end up looking like. And as you can see, they came out really nice. They're on really nice paper.
Kick-ass, bro.
They're
really nice. High quality
They're 16
stuff,
by
man.
20s. And I took them straight to the comic book shop. I had to share it with my crack dealers, as I like to call them. Chris, that owns Excalibur here in Shreveport, and my guy that I actually did the first comic book drawings of my life at his house, spending the night. You know what I drew at his place, Dan? We did a couple of pages of The Night Stalker, Carl Kolchak. A comic book we were doing.
Still watch that show.
And anyway, his name is Mark. He's one of my dearest and oldest friends. And I had to share it with him. I went and took him. I gave them $90 worth of product a piece, you know. And so you guys be looking forward to that. But my whole last closing thought is there's other stuff out there. Go look for it, guys. Danny's been on top of it a lot longer than me. I've just
love the indie comics.
The indie
man.
comic scene is
it's
about to explode because Ripa, if Ripa's done anything, he has shined a light on the fact that you do not have to buy comic books from the big two. You can find what you like other places. Okay, so definitely check that out. What'd you want? Let's see. Danny wanted to talk about one of our favorite subjects ever.
Good.
I mean,
no.
ever.
I'm good. We'll talk about it next week.
No, I got it right here for you, Dan.
Yeah.
Got it right here for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. You got let's see. Yeah, Slapshot. Tell them about this movie, Dan.
Yep.
I'm just showing pictures from the movie.
Well, that's too bad. Yeah. I shut down my freaking. Let's talk about it next week, okay? I already shut down my daggone Wikipedia page. We're running long.
Okay.
And shut her down for the night.
Okay, bro. All right. That's cool. Well, he'll talk about Slapshot next week. Technical difficulties cut us even shorter tonight. Well, listen, guys. Don't forget to follow the channel. We have moved permanently to YouTube, so you guys check us out here every Thursday at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And don't forget that I'm still on Twitch, but I'm only doing it on Monday and Tuesdays, midnight to 3. Danny's favorite picture of me, looking like I've just lost the world. But it's just me.
And what's the new show you're doing now?
Sir?
What's the new show you're doing now?
The new show I'm doing now?
That you're sitting in on?
Oh yeah. I was gonna get to that. But I was just plugging my own shit first. But yeah, the Twitch show is from midnight to 3 Central, 1 to 4 Eastern, and that's Monday and Tuesday mornings real early. And then, of course, on the weekends, you got me at 4 p.m. Central, sketching The Privateer, bringing that comic book to life. And I will be on that 70s rock fans show it's a review of the movie Zardoz. Now, if you guys have ever seen this movie, it's very strange. But it's made by one of my favorite directors. I got to tell you, it's made by one of my favorite directors ever, and his name is John Borman. He was a different kind of director. Most of his stuff was had kind of a strange aspect to it, but probably my favorite movie he ever made, he made the definitive King Arthur movie. He made Excalibur. He's the guy that directed Excalibur, and it's one of my favorite movies ever. But the one we're reviewing on Monday evening at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern on That 70s Rock Fans channel here on YouTube is called Zardoz. If you've ever seen that picture of Sean Connery with a long ponytail wearing a red G-string with a pistol in his hand, it's from that movie. And it's very strange, man. But we're going to have a good time reviewing it. He did Outland last week. I wish I could have been on that one because I love that movie. You remember that one, Dan? High Noon in Space?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Great
Yep.
movie.
So anyway, well, listen, guys, thanks for being with us. And until we see you again, you guys just keep on keeping on.
God bless.
And we are out, homeboy.
Word.
Yeah, we definitely. I think it's going to go like